I want you to push with both legs. Alternate each leg. Don't just do the one. Push out one, push out the other. Push out one, push out the other. Forward. Lose that as you go. Alright? I know we got a lot of veterans that come in here, and so as soon as they get new skills, they don't know. They don't want to try them. So check the egos, check the pride. Everybody's an equal. If you don't know something, don't let it stop you. Okay, now I want you to do more. You're coming around and turn. We'll take that left foot. Alright, let's come around, and I want you, instead of doing it here, I want you to cross it just in front. Don't cross over the lead. I want you to bring it in front.
The left foot.
The left foot. Yeah, just like that. The way you do it, you actually pick it up, cross over. You don't have to bring it all the way over. Just bring it across the front. Alright, bend your legs a little bit more, and you can adjust for any kind of imperfections in the ground. There you go. Cross to the front, cross to the front. There you go. Be careful, put too much weight in your heels. Cross over, cross. Cross over all the way. What did you do? I want you to cross over, cross to the back. Careful with the hands flying up over your head. You guys start to lose it, remember, bend your knees. Lower yourself, get that ready position back. Yep. No, I don't want you to, Jake. I want you to concentrate on working just that one foot. As you get comfortable with just that, bring it out front, then I want you to cross over completely. One at a time. Alright?
Feel the burn, though.
Feel it? Okay, I want you guys to stop over here. No stopper.
Did you say no stoppers?
No stoppers, yeah. You guys want to go big, stoppers, or long run game. Huh? The snowball? Yeah, you can do a snowball that. You can just like spin forward. Yeah, in fact, I'll do it right in the back. I'll spin around, and I'll spin out here, and I'll just slide back completely. And you can turn around so you can match it. Stop flying, wham, pick them out. Your feet go. Puts them right down, pull up the body. Okay, now you guys go backwards. That's right. I thought you're better. Everybody always goes this way, especially at skating rinks. Alright, now be careful now. You guys don't flip feet, fall backwards. This is odd direction. Good change. You know what happened? You know what you did? You alright? Yeah, okay guys. Take a break, get some water. You've got to really get the slide. You have to get the slide. Alright? Because you're bending your legs and you got to have a little bit more lean forward as you're going backwards. Alright? But you've got to really get a good leg, big wide leg bend. I mean leg, you've got to be out here.
Okay.
Alright? Your feet are going to be turned. Get that slide. As soon as those wheels let loose, go with it completely. Alright? But don't even worry about that. Get backwards first. Get rolling backwards. Yeah, take one thing at a time. Work on things. She's going to warm up. We're going to work on start. Starting line. Bam, 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 bam. Go. You guys are a little bit too comfortable as far as breaking out of the pack. You know, when the whistle blows, everybody's like, alright, cool, let's get get out the front, and it's like, no, you want cool. Go. Alright, so I'm basically working straight away, taking off and straight away. And getting our feet moving. Boom, 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 boom. I'm not concerned about getting in that stride. You guys in that speed stride where it's like that it looks boring. Alright, once you get out there, it's just like, okay, get up to speed. You want somebody that's like, as soon as they fell, oh, get up. Oh, hell no. Boom, boom, boom. You want something to do. We're going to work on more aggression, going through cones, doing whatever, taking off the back of the pack, catching up, pace lines. Everything's about more aggression. And show more instead of showing that comfort. You guys are getting beyond now that comfort zone. You're getting better skaters, becoming better skaters. I want to see you really start moving. Really start moving. And then I think I'm going to work with some more whips. Put that shot. You got to break that. Alright. Taking off. Like I said, in a shorter amount of distance, I want as many steps as you can get in. You guys ever watch hockey? Yeah. Ever see hockey? See a hockey game? Ever?
I've seen it, but I don't know.
Any chance you can, you watch hockey. I want you to watch the games. I want you to see how those guys take off. Right? They're just not like, alright, let's go get the puck. Alright, they're not smoothing out, they're not like in a groove. They're all about, it's like,
The girl.
yeah. Huh?
The girl. The hockey women that play.
All of them. I mean, it's never, okay.
It's not
Let's
a male
get there. It's all about, it's all about get yourself set, boom, boom, boom. I mean, it's like a race. I mean, you guys are racing, so it's not like you're going to take off and just stride. You want to get your momentum started as quick as possible. So you're going to take those big steps. Start out in the V, no stoppers. You're not running on your stoppers and taking off. All right, I want you guys to start here. All right, this angle, start low. You start up here. All right, weight goes up, feet go, your feet can't catch up. All right, I want you to start here. Whistle blows. I want you step, step, step. We're gonna work on that and then we'll go from there. Okay? But I want to hustle all the way till, all right, that second to the last tall cone. Okay? I want you to hustle all the way there. All right? Do not stop. Do not stop until you get to that cone. And then
I
just
run on
kinda
my
coast
toe
around.
taps?
No. Nope. You guys are running. Boom, boom, boom.
So you start like this.
You can start, you start at an angle because starting here is not a good idea because you're up high. All right, you want to get your footing, get yourself set. So this foot will be a little more this way. This one sideways, and that gets you the jump. Okay, you want the jump. You want to be able to take off. So set yourself here, get the jump, boom. From there, you can do a couple of steps this way. You'll see a lot of hockey skaters. They'll do the couple of steps here and here, and then they'll cross over this side. All right, it'll take one step, cross over. I want you to keep moving.
Okay.
Kind of roll around the infield. Warm up. So we're gonna do it one at a time, and then we'll go from there. All right, so I'll see what we're working with and change from there. So.
But no stoppers.
No stoppers. I want to take them off. Oh, no. Yeah, because
Okay, you take them off, but like the first time we're all gonna fucking bust it.
Yeah, no kidding. Well, it's like I know you guys use them. I know you guys know how to use them. And right now it's a comfort zone. So we're not about comfort. We've got less than 2 weeks. We've got a week and a half, a little less than a week and a half, to really get you going for the game. And you want to be as aggressive as possible. So if it comes to having to take them off, you guys know I don't want to use them. I want you to find other ways to stop. Because it just looks foolish. I mean, when you're skating around the pack, you're like, hey, I gotta stop. All right, it's just illogical. It doesn't flow, and you guys know it. So I want you to work on other ways. So it's your practice time. And once we get that track, it's overtime. I mean, it's overflow. You guys are gonna get so much really quick because you only have such a short time. I'm only gonna be here for probably the week, with it. So. I'm gonna push you hard. I'm gonna be like, do this. No. It's a comfort zone for you to take off to get your plan. Alright?
You want me to run?
I want you to take off. You're on skates.
Yeah.
I'm not saying get up and run. The first few steps, you're basically run to get into the groove to keep skating. But I don't want you to find that comfort zone and like, okay, I can settle into a groove. I want you hustle to get to that cone right there where that yellow line is. All the way, okay?
Okay. Are you gonna whistle?
Yeah. That's that, right?
I guess.
Go! All the way. Good. Nice. That was good. Go. Come on. Move the feet. Alright, let's give her a flat collar. Alright, she's trying to settle the groove. I still want her to relate more. I want more step. Okay. I'm just telling you, you're collar. You got more legs, longer legs. I want you to move faster. Alright, I'm gonna say it a little fast. I want faster. Alright, you got that point where you're trying to muscle. Alright, don't try to muscle that takeoff. Don't be like, push. I want, moving your feet quicker will get you up to pace faster and less effort. Okay? Okay, go. Bend them legs. Go. Keep going. Yeah. Okay. No stubborn. Go, keep going. Don't get comfortable. Good. I want more than that. I want faster. Faster stride. You guys know what it is to sprint? Yeah. Alright? Like you're running on your toes? You want to take off? Okay. The equivalence of, okay, blow the whistle. Okay. That's more like what I'm seeing. I want to see. I want to see whistle blow. Alright? That's what I'm looking for. That effect. Aggressive. Run. Take off. Get them moving. Alright? Good. That's good. That's fine. I'm looking for that effort. You got to go.
Our feet are kind of supposed to be like sideways, right?
Jump sideways. Now, you're standing right now. So where did you talk? Okay? I want you to have to get that back foot planted so that when that whistle blows, you got the launch, okay? Go. Keep going. Even if you guys trip, I want to grab it, fix it in a game. It's not like, hey. Alright?
Which foot are you launching
No
with?
stopper.
Huh?
No stopper.
But okay.
Alright.
Is all my weight on this foot, or is it on, like, are you crossing over first, or are you pushing this one first?
There's two things. There's several different ways you can do
Okay.
it. Alright. You can set, like get ready here for the launch, for the jump there. Or you can get ready, keep your foot here, and lean into it and go. It all depends on what you want. I prefer to have this foot ready because a lot of times people jump and then it's like, oh, like they'll have this foot too far forward and then they can't get their weight ahead of the
Oh, I
foot.
see what you're saying.
Okay? I want, keep that foot flat. Do not take off and stop it. From here, all right, as soon as I blow the whistle, shoulder in, go. Okay? Okay, go ahead. Yeah? Okay, you know what you did?
No.
Okay? You gotta find that point, and especially in this foot, you went to push, and your foot went out. That means you've got to find that point at which when you're pushing, you've got to turn your foot, whether it be that way, or that way, if you're going to the side. Alright? Kind of give yourself one little push. Give me a good push. Go for it. Ready? Push. Okay. Punch toe a little bit more.
In?
Yeah. This one. There you go. That's what you want. Alright. You guys had inlines on 5 wheels? So take off some of those things. Good. Move the feet. Don't go below stride. Move the feet faster. Go, go, go. Come on. Come on. Go, go, go. All right, you're getting comfortable again. I want you to keep it going.
Okay.
Alright, now you guys see a little bit what she did? When she would take off, she got that good first push, and then it was like, oh. Alright, it's almost kind of, she got her feet going, but if her weight was falling it back, she ended up standing up. I want you guys to avoid from standing up off the start. Like you did good on the first two steps. Okay? You were here, and then it was like, step, step, which came up. And as soon as you came up, it was like, hey, you gotta wait for your upper body to come back again before you can get those next few steps. So if anything, I want you low, boom, 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 and come up gradually, but don't come up too high. All right?
Come on, Nadia.
Good. Nice. I want you to bend them legs a lot more. Alright, and dig all the way. Dig. I want you guys, when you're taking off, when you're taking off, going down that straightaway, I want you guys to pretend like you're ripping up this concrete, like your feet are going through the concrete. Push, 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 all the way. You ever watch cartoons? You see the person who ever take off? Boom, boom, boom. You see the carpet or whatever building up behind them? I want you to imagine that. Get your feet, dig, push this concrete back, go. Alright, I want that aggressiveness on the side. All the way down the straightaway. There you go, there you go. Keep moving, keep moving. Alright. Find whatever you're comfortable with. Okay? You want to be careful you're not too high. Now, if you guys sit back too far in that back leg, alright, if you guys are sitting too far back, like you're right here, alright, that's a leg for when the whistle blows to go from here to here. Sometimes like you got your mind to think, and then okay, oh, now I gotta go. You're taking too long, okay? I want you to be down, I want you to be ready. So when that takeoff goes, your weight's there, you're gone, okay? No. I want you to find that point at which you can push off so that stays sideways. Alright, like that. You're good, you'll find it. In here.
I don't get it.
Your feet are pointing too straight forward. The idea, got to get the ball. All right, so Nena, Luna. Okay, it's a little bit closer. It's not the same distance. All right. Now be careful, no diving at the ground. I don't want you guys eating concrete for dinner.
Wait, I don't like.
Just switch hitter. All right. Set. Alright? Oh, good. We stop her.
Is there something going off the tongue? I'm not stopping at all when I do it.
It's still, you haven't gotten the feel of it yet.
Okay.
Because regardless of whether it's the concrete, let's say even if you're not sliding, you can still get that point out where you're like, shift your weight and kind of work both feet against each other. So that's the whole thing. It's a friction against each other. The other, let's say it's too slippery, well still, you can have both feet like this sliding completely and still maintain your balance. That's what I'm looking for. I want you guys to get to the point where you're sliding, but still able to stand up. When we start doing cones on the track, you're going to slide. But I like to see you guys sliding with both feet, but still standing up. You can cross over and do all that stuff, but still slide sideways. I mean, it's going to happen. But that just goes to show that you guys are comfortable on your skates, no matter whether you're going forward, sideways, backwards, whatever. You got the long legs. Okay, turn off face backwards. Sit on your butt like that.
Sit on our butt.
Like that.
Oh, my bottom. Oh. Okay. Are we doing butt races?
Get! Go! 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 Butt races? What are butt races? She's got her butt cheek on. Hey, I'm going. What's a butt race? I want you. It's going to peak. Yeah. All right? Set, go. Okay? Guys, make sure you get that nice quick turnaround. Alright? Pick which way you're going to go first. Don't be like, I'm going to go that way. Pick which direction is going to be easier for you. Go for it. Alright? If you have to, bring that foot in, turn, set yourself. Boom, boom, boom. This one, go use the stop it. It's a good one because it's right there. Alright? So who's up? Who's up? Who's up?
I'm down.
Who wants to count?
Oh yeah, part.
more.
Boyfriend.
Get set. Get set. Bring that leg out. Get it. Alright, just none of the girly. Okay?
I don't know what girly means. I don't understand the equivalent.
No.
Why masculine would be positive and feminine would be negative.
Did anybody hear that? Now, because you can't get a good push with this. You want to bring this in. So let's push out.
Ooh, look at that.
Okay? So you're going to go from here. Alright? Bring it up, round, go. So take that right leg. If you're going over left, take the right leg. When you come around, bring it in, up. Alright, do it again. Do it again. Okay, even that's too many steps. Okay? You guys want to go from here, boom. Yeah, actually my left leg. My left leg, yeah. Alright, so from here, up, go. Alright? So all those little extra steps, sit in this one, just come over this one, and sit, and go. It's way too long. And then make sure you get those feet behind you and under you, not out here.
Are y'all ever run track?
Yeah.
I don't know, she was okay. Okay. Knees bent. Flex the butt. Flex the butt. Yep. No hands, no hands. Alright, do not pull away from each other.
Yeah, you're not last night.
Yeah. Hey, not that I'm enjoying this. But do not pull away from each other. I want to see you guys two hands. Pass the ball around. Boom, boom. You pass it around this side, you pass it around that side. Then what? Pass that. All the way around. You guys cannot. Two hands, two hands. Get both hands around.
Two hands, you said?
Yep, two hands. Two hands. Good. With my, give me two more. You two.
Which hand is it?
Same thing. There you go. Faster, faster, faster. Your butts do not come apart. Okay, go the other way. Other way. Other way, other way. One more ball. Okay, you guys try it. You two. Pass on to that. There you go. Two hands, pass around. Two hands. Two hands. You what? Faster, faster, faster. Keep them butts together. Keep them together. Alright, you two. Someone else, watch the elbows, but I want you guys to get that point where you feel that plant. I want you guys to get used to planting your feet.
Is this what y'all do in California in roller derby?
No, this is what I do.
You just like stop in the middle of the balance.
You want to still going?
Yeah, I want you guys to switch. Change up.
Here, why don't you go with the two dogs to the gun height? Or wait, can you do the
Under, over. Okay, you too. Under, over. Under, over. Okay, you're not supposed to have fun. It's supposed to be work. Oh, okay.
Don't pee, just sweat it out. You're gonna rust your bearings.
Does anybody check the back and forward?
Well, I got to
Can stop us off?
No, not ready yet.
Only because I know, like most of you guys I've already talked about. Some of you probably haven't, or you've heard already, but I'm just again. No more stoppers. You guys are not allowed to use stoppers. You can use them, you know how to, but you're not allowed to because I want you guys to start using the other ways that I showed you how to stop. For those of you who haven't, I went with you, show you how. Donna, you worked with them. Mickey, you gonna work with them? Okay, you're gonna find another way. Okay? In fact, we'll go over that. I want to work on whips, but we'll go to the stopping again. I want you guys to really get those. As I tell you guys to stop, you get them. That's fine. But when all of a sudden you guys are in this game, you're playing around and you got to stop, it's like, I forget. What? All right, when you get in the game, so much is going on. You can't think about it. All right, if you have to think about stopping, it's going to take you 20, 30 feet, and you got to hit around, whatever. You don't have time. So I want you guys to have it become second nature. You've got to get that stop. Hit this stop. All right, use that T-stop, push down on it. You guys got the snow plow. As you guys get more advanced, I'll show you the reverse snow plow. All right, getting backwards. But for now, we'll go over real quick. Who knows the T-stop? All right, who wants to describe the T-stop to everybody? I want you to describe it.
Go on, you guys. One foot in front of you, the other one is a T right behind you. All four wheels. Yeah, all four wheels need to be down. If you're only doing two wheels, you're not putting enough pressure on the back. Make sure you have to point it out to the back.
Right. Okay. So when you come to a stop, I'm gonna go put my skates on to kind of show you guys. But I don't want this drag. Okay. That means you've only got this little, maybe a quarter of an inch on each wheel on there, and the thing's gonna come. You're not gonna stop. So make sure you get all four wheels down flat. If you have to, get this pull here. Turn your foot down and pull it. You're really gonna feel it on your foot, on your leg. All right. You're gonna feel that burn. So when you guys do that, I want you to get that and really get a good hard stop. So I want you guys to go around, work on that. I want to hear the squeaking, the squealing. Stop it. Stop completely. Some of you guys, like Anya, I know it's new to you. You've got it. Obviously, you've been working on it. When you guys do it, make sure you keep your knees bent. All right. If you find that you come to like the last couple of miles per hour, not even you're slowing down, but you can't quite stop, you start foaming out of it. Bend your knee a little bit more and let it fall back. Pull it back in. Because what happens? You straighten your legs up, and then you put too much weight on the back foot, and it'll start flopping out. All right. Steer it like yours. All right. You're starting to go this way. Your foot's going that way. I want you to concentrate on bringing your heel in. Okay? A little bit more pressure on the heel. There you go. Whatever it takes. Your foot starts turning. Figure out which foot to drag a little bit more and bring it back out again. Go ahead. I'm a little more conscious about saying more of that in front of the camera. Facing it.
That's all right. It's a big open room that we're going.
That's good. Just a little less weight on your back leg.
On the back?
Yeah. Put more on the front. I just use. All right. You're putting a little too much in the back, and then you're gonna have to pick it up and get it out again. All right, guys. yeah. You got to switch feet or steer, you put it on that turn, stops the leg.
No,
You can stay on it, fine. I prefer that you guys get used to using both, but for now, just use the one that's fine. Get comfortable with it. Okay, go ahead. Alright. I'm like waiting, like, after like 3 or 4 seconds, I don't want to hear any more squeaks. Alright, I'm going to count down now. I don't want to hear any squeaks after 4. Go ahead. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice. Go again. 4, 3, 2, 1. You should know better. Alright, go ahead. And no grabbing walls or poles. That's not allowed. That's cheating. 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep on, just put this part on there and drag it lightly. And press out with your heel. Alright, I want the heels to kind of slide out. But you're only getting about 3 or 4 feet in between your heels. Alright, you guys practice a few of them before I start calling. Alright, let's come on to the example. Good idea. Alright, she's got a really, really wide stance on that, which is good. Ultimately, I want that. But you gotta keep that width out. Alright, once you're gonna get out there, I want you to kind of like swing your heels up, kind of bring the brake loose. Alright, be careful about leaning forward too. I want you guys to keep your shoulders up. Do not lean forward. Keep your knees bent. Alright. You guys want about 3 feet between your legs. Like so. See me stop? You guys stop. Which one? Just stop. Alright? Nobody comes, nobody touches me, nobody hits me, nobody passes me. Alright? Go. Oh, you need that much room, huh? Almost like red light, green light. So, I want you to bring it across the front and then back to the side. Across the front and back to the side. Alright? I know some people are more comfortable with right or left, but in this case it's left over right. I don't want you guys, you don't have to cross over completely. I want you to at least get it up to the front of it. And then back around again. Alright, keep your knees bent. Don't look down at your feet. Alright, get a little bit more speed. A little more comfortable when you have it. Alright, remember about the elbows. Can you do the elbows? Keep them on your ribcage. Don't swing them over your head. Okay, straight away, just like instead of doing regular diamond is like half diamond, half diamond, half diamond. Right. Yeah. And this one, there you go. Good. Good. Take your time, don't rush it. Good job. Good. That left foot is basically gonna wave like a fish's tail. You can sit right up front of a fish's tail. Go the other direction. Alright, I want you to really step it up. You did good in that last little bit. Awesome. Bring the knees more. Yeah, it's gonna feel straight. You okay, John? What? Alright, you want to get your weight a little too much forward backwards. Alright, get that one foot where it's comfortable, keep your weight backwards. And then this one is just going to wave. Alright, you're not shifting your weight back and forth. Just keep it back here and use that foot like a fish. Okay? Lock your head down there now. That's one thing I want you guys to really work on. Bring that backwards, any chance you got, work on the backwards, get that crossover. Alright, it's going to be hell if you find yourself spinning around, now you're on a bank backwards. Alright, we're going to work on that too. But I want you guys to get really used to that. The next thing we're going to do is backwards to forward, turn around. So many people I see when you're doing it, you're doing the whole kind of hopping over, spinning around. I don't want to see any more of that. This time I want smooth, controlled, and it's only 2 steps. Okay? So you guys going back, and I want you guys to do this right now. Remember my ready position. Knees are bent. Okay? Elbows, hands in front of you. Okay? For this, I want you guys to have your hands out. Okay? Only because I don't want this. Alright? I want them in front of you. Alright? When you guys lead, remember rotation. In rotation, always head leads first. Okay? And I shouldn't say head, I should see eyes, actually. Eyes lead first. Okay? So I want you guys to always find a 180 object. Over here, I got my door. Over here, I got my pole. Okay? So what I want to see is start turning around, keeping your knees bent. Start turning around, look, arm, step, step. Okay? It's going to be 2 steps. Now, if you find that you're stepping here, that doesn't work. Okay? Because your wheels roll this way and that way. So having your skates this way is not going to happen. Alright? So I want to make sure that you guys keep your knees bent. Start with your head. Step. Step. Okay? It's all about the momentum of your upper body. Okay, be careful with that. Alright? I want you guys to be careful also too. Spinning around, if you guys are leaning forward, you're going to find when you go to turn, you're crossing over your feet. You don't want that. You want a little bit more of a step back. Alright, it's what I call open the door, close the door. You're going to open, close. Alright? So you guys, I want you to do it a couple more times. Okay. Good. Okay, we're going to that first time. I want you to actually physically see something. Good. Because it's the whole momentum. Alright, you guys are fine. If you're here, you're set, and you go look, and then turn. See my arms are? Okay, now I'm twisted up. My feet are going that way, and my body's still going that way. Alright? My shoulders aren't squared up. So I want you guys always look between your hands. Look, bam, bam. Get them up there. Okay, we're going to do backwards, forwards easy because you guys are more comfortable going forwards. So going backwards, where you're uncomfortable in, we'll get you turned around into a comfortable zone. Alright? So I want you guys to start rolling slightly. Backwards. Alright, when you get to a point you feel comfortable, watch out for the other people around you. I want you guys to spread out too. We're going to use this whole floor. Spread out. And I only want to hear from each of you, I only want to hear step, step. I don't want to hear hop hop. I don't want to hear step step. I don't want to hear step. Trip 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 step. Okay? So 2 steps, and they should be pretty well even sounding steps. I'll too hard because then you'll lose it. Anybody have any questions? All right. I want to see at least 3 or 4 turnarounds in each straightaway. If you can do them in a turn, do them in a turn. I want to see it rolling around. As well. What was that again? Oh, shit. Good at it, that's good. Alright, remember, you've got actually you got forward to back is good. When you come back forward again, you're only half after. Alright, look on. Right, there you go. The other one's kind of like halfway around. Yeah, good. Alright, what I'd like to see you guys work on now is basically keep continuing that rotation. Alright, as you guys are rolling back, alright, I want you to go step, step. Alright, I want you to go all the way around. As soon as you stop, if you come around and go stop, your rotation stops, it's hard to get back around again. Alright, so I want you to continue to use that, swing, swing. 180, 180, you'll see how much easier it is to go around. Alright, so go ahead. If you're leaning forward, you're going to find it's going to spin you around and throw you down. You guys want to make sure you're upright. Alright, when you guys go to turn around, backwards to forward, find something to look at. Make sure you're just not kind of floating. Find something. Find the wall, find the pole, find the door, whatever it may be, but visualize it. See it. I see you guys turning heads, but nobody's focusing on anything. Ashley, be careful. You've got your chest, shoulders down. Keep them up a little higher.
The last thing is a bird.
Sorry, I saw it. Okay, I won't last a while. Good, that's good. That's fine. That might actually work to your advantage if you got a bunch of opposing blockers around and you're not around. What's my rule? Alright, go that way. Out the way. Careful, Megan. Didn't need more. I want to see a complete 360. Facing forward, step, turn, 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 stop. Alright? I want you guys set. Step around, face back forward, snow plow. No problem. That's good forward. Up. Here. Step. Plow. You're going to start it facing forward, come back around facing forward, and do your snow plow. that door. Check your ego, check your pride. That's what kills derby. You're coming out here, you're here to compete against yourself, to make yourself better. Don't worry about anyone else. Don't not do something because you don't want to look bad. Some of it's, man, people pick up stuff. But we got more people, so more fun. Like, yeah. Go with some water. Go with some water.
My stoppers are okay, but we have to
Alright,
be
you
out of
okay?
here.
Is it almost 9?
It's not 8:35. I have to take that back to
Alright, we're gonna work on starts. We're gonna line up, blow the whistle. I want all out aggressiveness, do not stop, kick, 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 run, run, run. I don't want stride, stride, stride. I want your feet going. Alright? You're going to that second to last cone right there. I want you to push all the way to that cone. Alright? Then you can go on for the turn, bring it back. But I want all out. Okay? No long strides. Going this way.
Are we doing a couple
Yep.
people at a time?
Right now, I just want one at a time. I want to see how you guys go. Let's see. Who was doing it before?
Does that work?
What?
Pizza?
No, it's no water.
Somebody else will tomorrow.
Just bring a gallon of water and pour it in there.
Shut the door! Alright, are you showing? What we're doing?
Do it, woman.
Now remember, you're not taking off on your stoppers. No stoppers. I want you guys to get to that spot where you're comfortable. What else? I'm gonna go this way. When you take off, go.
What?
Can't do it, right? Good stuff. All hats. Okay? So the first couple you might kind of fumble out. Even if you fumble it, keep going. I want you to be like, go. Alright, if you fall, go. Okay?
Is it, do you want it any starting stance or sideways?
Whatever you guys are comfortable with, that's like the most comfortable is getting your side over here. Some of you might be more comfortable pushing with this one and the hop out. Some of you might be more comfortable with the right foot. Just make sure, if you're pushing with the left one to come out here, make sure this foot's not out here. You gotta get your weight down and over to get into it again for the next push. Alright? The visualization I want you guys to have is that of like cartoons. You see somebody go to take off, they start running, they dig up the ground behind them, concrete. I want you guys to feel that. I want you to think, that's how hard I want to pump, that's how hard I want to dig and go. Not just down, it's back. I want you to push this concrete back. Bring that cone to you, okay? So I want you guys to really, really hustle. Ready? Go. Go, go, go. All the way, all the way. Keep going, keep going.
No!
Nice. Next.
Go, go, go. You got it, you got it. Keep it.
Nice, good. Wake up. Right. That's good though, that's good. Keep going, keep going. You got to hop, hop, hop. That's right, first one. Next one, I take. Alright? Move, move. I want you to move your feet fast now. You're doing a good floor. Alright, you guys see how it was like slow, stride, 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 stride? One, faster, faster, faster. Don't get into it. You guys were taught speed skating method already. Take off, bring the blow. I want you guys basically like you're sprinting. Take it off. Bop, 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 bop. Get in that groove. Alright, I don't want step, step, step. Groove, groove. I want to work into it. Get those steps, bam, 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 so you get your speed up to actually get a good push. Alright? Don't muscle it. Work it quick.
Where do I put my weight when I'm back?
Okay. If you're standing up and I blow the whistle to go, you're gonna go backwards. Alright, you always want to be aggressive, ready to go. If there was $1 million down there, you're gonna be down here ready to go, you're waiting down, whistle blows. There's no shifting away, your weight's there. You want it down low, ready to go.
Okay.
Alright? stopper in the beginning. Ah, Luna. Good, good, good. Keep going, keep going. Yeah. Nice. Really good. All right, two at a time. Yeah, slower.
You're hiding. It's nice and shiny. You better hide it, or I
Hey,
hide
leave
it.
Go! 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 Feels stuck on the track. Go! Yeah! Loves it, though. He's like, didn't want to stop.
What? Butt racing. It's butt racing. What?
Butt racing, you gotta walk in your cheeks all the way back in.
Shut up, dude. I've only got two, and they're not very big. Can we use our
Next
showers
up.
on this one? Yes.
That's right, Johnny.
Leg down straight.
Way to stay up.
Next.
Coffee foot.
You guys don't let James fool you. She's the master of this.
Wait, let me slow it. Show it.
Alright, ready? These two. Get them all on you. Come on. Okay, guys. The quickest way to get up, let's use as less steps as possible. Okay, you guys go. You guys go. Keep yourself flat, keep yourself ready. What I like to see, turn, step, go. Okay? Should basically be two steps. Whichever way you're comfortable with. If you're gonna go left, alright, you're gonna go turn here. Boom, boom, take off. The other way, it'll be the exact opposite. Alright, you understand?
Can we put that ball in that thing?
Do it again.
I just want to. I kind of did my ankle in a little bit on that one.
Okay, yeah, bring that cone up to the yellow line. You guys, like for real, you should be standing on the other end so you see their faces. She's got this face like.
you're not looking up from above, seeing where everyone is, and you know what I'm saying? Like, if you get the points of it, but when it comes to people actually doing it.
I'll give you a specific example of what I'm confused about.
There you
Like
go.
when the jammer is passing through the path, as the jammer, when I'm asked to jam, I don't know what is best. Like what is out, like passing
Strategy.
outside, or do you have to passing inside, passing, you know, where can you lose the most points? Where's the safest place? You know, should you go straight through? You know, I know not cut, as long as you're in the rink, right, you're fine.
Okay. Yeah, that's a valid question. Yeah, as a jammer, when you're coming through, for one, you want to find the biggest window. Alright, try to look for it. Blockers should not be giving them that much of an opening, but we're also working out a lot more because jammers are getting through too easily. You guys are getting up to like 70-some points. You want that cut back. You want jammers to be stopping, or blockers stopping jammers from coming through. Now, as a jammer, when you come to the back, the shortest distance from the back of the pack to the front on the bank track, especially on a turn, is the inside. Alright? Because you notice when I have you guys doing the exercises, when I blow the whistle, I have you go from to the outside, skate around and catch the front. You know how much longer it takes you and how many more strides it takes just to get the front on the turn? Alright? You're taking that, it's like double the distance than it is actually going to come to the center. I'm going to have you guys work more on getting through the pack, playing through the pack. I want you to be able to basically have more fun with it, work it more within the pack, working the people around, because the blockers are going to start getting smarter and cutting off the easy spot. For those that are blockers, I'm getting a lot of, when I come in, the blockers are basically, if I'm the jammer, if I'm coming up here, the blocker comes up here too. Alright, there's no reason for that. Straight away, yes. Coming into the turn, alright, because it takes so long to come around this way, blockers, alright, who are my blockers? Who plays blocker mostly? Pretty much everybody. Alright, but you guys, your best blocking areas are in the turns, because you have to work less. Straightaways, you got to work more. But up here, when you come around the turn, blockers work from about center to the lower part of the track. Alright, and when you guys are blocking, boom, keep yourself low in that turn. Always constantly look to the right. You guys will find that if you're playing the center of the track and you're going this way, that way, looking both sides, alright, if the jammer's smart, they're going to be like, alright, I'm going to confuse them. I'm going to step out this way, so they say, hey, they're going that way, and as soon as they start turning to the right, you can turn around and cut down and shoot out the center. Because now you've got a bank. That's going to help the jammers big time. So as soon as you go high, and that person starts to look this way, all you have to do is go downhill, step in, and you're in. You're by. It's not a lot of effort to get by.
Even when we're coming around a left-hand turn, you want us to be looking right?
Always.
Okay. Because we were taught kind of opposite, that we should swerve a lot. Be doing this the whole time, and then looking like this.
Okay. I need somebody as an example. Come on, who doesn't have skates on? Okay. Let's say his inside. This line right here is the inside of my track. Alright, we got the ropes over here. Alright, you can be coming behind me. She's the jammer, she's coming up. We're starting to go around the turn. Alright. What I want to do is keep her as much in my view as possible. Alright, so I'm playing the lower half. I know she's got that much room, but if we're going around the turn, it's going to take her 7, 8 steps to get around the outside, where it's only going to take me, boom, boom, I'm still ahead of her.
Yeah.
All right, all I have to do is step up if I wanted to and knock her down. But by risking stepping up, if I go up here and she's up here, all she has to do is step down and she's inside. I can't get her. All right, but if I'm working this half and we're going around the turn, she's coming up. All right, let's say you try to cut on the inside. I can cut this path off. She can't go that way and knock her back up. She's still in my view over here. So if I knock her back up, she can't go, hey, right around, because you've got that track, you've got to step up, and it takes so many steps to go down. So I'm going to keep my view over here. If she goes this way, I know where the edge of the track is. I still got my view. I can cut her back off, send her back up. You're not going this way. All right, you're going to have to work to get the hard way, and I'm going to be watching the whole time. If I see her starting to take the strides to get speed up to go around, I'm going to just take a couple of steps up and then stay down here. But the minute she's coming in hard, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go up where she's coming up this side, and I go this way, boom. That leaves it wide open. All she has to do is go step down. All right? Because you got that back. And you'll see what I'm talking about once you've got that track. Because you'll see where the speed, the momentum comes in. When you're up at that rail and you turn around and just head down, you're going downhill. It's easy. It's a down step. All right? You'll see how that works. So I'm gonna watch for you guys as far as playing the blockers, cutting off that inside. You're gonna play center to lower half of the track. That's your area. All right? That doesn't matter if you're not up high, especially in the turn. It doesn't matter. If they start to come in and they start to get speed, you've got that opportunity to be able to step up, block them, but it's going to take them a bit. All right? That's one thing I want you guys to start paying attention to. The other is everybody looking back. Seems what happens is everybody's kind of bunched together. Where you guys play more legit, the pack is going to have to spread out a little bit. I want you to keep together, but you're going to have to spread out a little bit. It's almost like, okay, the jammer just got past my first blocker. All right, so that means the next blocker in the pack is like, all right, it's my turn. Step out there, try not to let him by. All right, I'm seeing too much in the video that I saw where if, let's say, all right, come on up here again. Let's say we're in the same team, all right, we're next to each other, and this blocker, the jammer's coming around this side, I go to hit him, but I can't get him. We're side by side, we're in the same team. They just scored 2 points because we're next to each other. We didn't set ourselves in a position where we can line up to hit them out. You see how much I mean? All right, what you want to do is basically set yourself this way. All right, she's going to be getting the first hit. Boom, working. If they get by, I'm watching back. Let's see what's going on. If they get by, now they got to get by me. So that way you set yourselves up. You want to think, I do not want this jammer to pass me. All right, don't be so concerned about them. All right, if you guys are just skating forward and you're in the pack going, hey, okay, my blocker's back there taking care of the job, next thing you know, you just got passed. All right, you weren't thinking about it. So each blocker's got to play that defensive part, okay, just in case they get by them, I don't want them to come by me. So the whole time in the pack, you can be knocking the other blockers, whatever, but I watch block. See what's going on, block, see what's going on. All right, look in the inside. When you're in the pack, you're looking inside, that's the shortest way. When you're blocking, you cut this off, and you look this side. You can see him coming. You're not going to let him come to the other side. Yeah, I mean, always, because it's so easy to cut inside. I got a game that we're going to play. It's real simple. It's like 2-on-2, 3-on-3, 4-on-4. It's totally legit. You guys will see exactly. It's basically a raw form of what you guys play. And then it's going to be, it's going to make you work. It will really make you work. All right? You too, huh?
What?
Said you too, huh?
Sorry, the dog smells.
Yeah, he's
What else? Anybody? Any other questions? When you go out there, what are you thinking when you go out on the track?
As a blocker?
All right, let's say you're playing a position as a blocker. What are you thinking? What's your duty? What do you feel you need to do?
I need to watch my pivot and keep with the pack. I need to keep the jammer from going through and knock out any other of the other blockers on the other team.
Okay, there's a couple of reasons why you would and would not be working the other blockers. What's the reason why you would be knocking the other blocker?
To use her against her own jammer.
Okay, good. There's some things that you said that I would like you to change.
Okay.
When you're in the pack, you say you're watching the pivots and trying to watch the jammers. Okay, I'd rather you guys look backwards. You want to throw that third ear. When you're in the pack, know who your pivot is, know who's handling what. All right, instead of watching them and being like, hey, what's going on? Listen.
Okay.
It's going to take more communication. The pivots are going to have more work than they have been. All right, because they're controlling the speed of the pack. I'm going to be doing some stuff with you guys where it's not just the pivot's job to keep the pack up, it's everybody's job to pay attention to what's going on. You want to keep as much space between that back blocker and the jammer that are working together than what you have. All right, I see a lot of, all right, here's the pack, and then you want to people here, all right, and then you've got your blocker is ending up right here with the jammer right behind them. All right, they're speeding up. They end up getting crowded up in here. The blocker can't do their job because so and so is next to them, and they're getting crowded up. I want to see you guys keep that distance. Now it's on the job of both the blocker and the blocker in the back. Keep that distance back here. Alright? You got your blocker, you got your jammer. Keep that distance. Keep that 20 feet. It's yours. Take it. Because it gives that blocker an opportunity to work it. Now there's no reason either why you couldn't have another one of your guys come back here to keep one of these guys from coming back to try to take them out. Alright? This is different. There's a whole bunch of different strategies, and we're going to work those on the track. Right, Rhett? Right on. What's your name?
Fritz.
Fritz? How you doing, man? Brian. Very cool. Nice to meet you. Yeah, so I want you guys to really, really pay attention. Look back, look back, look back. You have to know. At any point, any of the blockers should be like, I know where the jammer is. I know who's out. I know who's out. Always, always know. The other thing too, alright, who does a lot of jamming? I know you guys kind of share duties. As jammers, always pay attention where that other jammer is. Okay? If you get out of the pack thinking, okay, it's cool, I'm alright, you know, I got out, well, you might not know it, but they're on your ass. That's easy to tell. But let's say it takes them 20, 30 seconds to get out. Alright? You're coming up to the back of the pack, you're trying to work around, okay, I'm punching, alright, gotta go past this person, open. There goes the other jammer. Alright, they just scored 5 points. You were ahead of them, and you only got maybe 1 point. Alright, so your job, coming in, work it, try to get your points, look back, see what's going on. Boom, boom. Alright, where they at? Alright, where's that jammer? Know it, because as soon as they start coming up to the back of the pack, take your 1 point. If that's all it was, take your 1 point, call it off. Alright, don't go for the 5 point, don't go for the big deal, the big goal. The whole idea is get in there, save your energy. Try, you don't have to stretch out 2 minutes. Get your 1, 2 points, whatever it may be, call it off, do your next jam. Okay, you really want to pay attention to where they're at. So as jammers, we're going to play that. I want you guys to know who's out, who's out, who's out. Alright? There's not too much else to talk about. It's pretty much, unless you guys have any other questions, we're going to have to just play. Go ahead and get your skates on, get your gear on. Those of you guys that are ready, let's just go ahead and skate around. And we'll go from there. Let's see you're doing. You're trying to crack over this way, but yet you're turning your shoulders in. Alright, you don't want to do that. You can look that way, but keep your shoulders squared into the turn and cross over. Okay? Don't turn your shoulders in. And turn back the other way. Remember, square your shoulders always. Alright, see how you want to turn your shoulder and hips out? Keep your shoulder and hips. Turn right. Bring your left foot forward. Bring it, guys. Alright, I'm going to have you tell them, or tell them what the question is. Hold up.
I can get to this motion. But I can't.
Okay, you guys see what she's talking about? Anybody else feel that?
Can't get the right foot in front of the other one? Is that what you're talking
Yes.
I can't.
Yeah.
I can't
You can?
Like keep myself going around, I won't fall, but I can't get all the way over here.
Okay. Now, the first thing that I saw just as you were doing it, okay, you guys remember, you have a center. Okay, your belly button is at center.
I know I can feel my hips way out here.
Right.
But I can't seem to fix that either. If I do that, I stop.
It depends, because you're so tall, any little variance leaning forward is huge by the time it gets to your feet. So when you start leaning forward, when you're trying to skate back, as soon as you lean forward, you straighten your legs up and it kills the momentum right away. So you're going to have to squat your legs a little bit more. Alright, now once you get to here, when you're going around the turns, alright, the problem that you're feeling is you want to go this way. Alright, you can't pivot this foot, you can't bring it in if your weight is all on it. Alright, the difference being, when you're skating backwards, you want the weight on that solid foot. Alright, the solid leg. You want to be here. Now you notice where my belly button is. Alright, if I put my weight on that foot, where's my belly button? It's pretty much over that foot, right? Okay, now if I'm trying to swizzle this and bring it out here, when my belly button's over here, it's not possible. Alright, so you want to get your weight over that foot, get your center over that foot, Basically, it's like a fish. Like you're paddling, it's like a fish's tail. All right, you're not putting weight on it. It's basically, it's pulling you. All right.
It's just
my
an
eyes
udder.
off of this. But if you're going, this foot is basically just paddling. All right, and so you're not putting a weight on it. All right, if you put the weight on it, you're gonna feel exactly what she's doing. And then actually, what you're doing is you're shifting your weight from here to here, and you're doing this. All right, you're doing so much work by pushing your weight rather than just moving your leg. All right. Now that's the other thing I really want you guys to worry, to concentrate on. Instead of moving your weight, move your feet. Okay, striding. All right, there's a difference when you guys are striding. All right, look at this. I'm moving my weight from side to side. All right, whereas if I'm skating like this, my weight's over center. I'm doing more leg work, less effort, and I'm not having to do this. When you guys were working the starts, cool. We were working the starts yesterday. All right, I was seeing a lot of stride, this, to get up to speed. All right, when you have to shift your weight that much, it takes that much longer. Same reason why when you guys are taking off, you'll stand up. You're here, you come up, you stand up, and then kind of the first two steps are great. And then the third step was like, oh, you gotta come back down and go. All right, you pulled your weight straight up. Now you gotta wait to get your weight back in front of you again to keep going. All right, so I really want you guys to be concerned about where your weight is. Focus on it, where your center is. When you're crossing over, bouncing on one foot, whatever. Wherever your butt is, where your weight is. All right, so if I say put your butt on that, over that foot, or bring your butt in, I get a lot of, okay, here we go. Your butt's out here, it's like bring your butt in, or lean this way. They're like, hey. It's like, no, you want this. You don't want this, all right? So pay attention where that's at, all right? So we're gonna try it again. This time, I want you guys, for those that cross over, you're cool. All right, I'm gonna check on you, make sure everything's all right. We'll work on some more. For the other ones, if you have a hard time crossing over the front, I want you at least, you don't have to cross completely, I want you to have that foot in the front, and at least bring it across the front. And then focus on putting that weight on that stable foot. All right, so I want you guys to roll around again, and then call for me if you need help. I'm gonna go one person at a time. So your toes taken down in front of your skate? Yes. Put them on, put the weight right on, just behind the ball of your feet. And let the upper body feel that it's slow. Are your toes taken down?
Taken down? Yeah.
Okay. I want you to teeter-totter when you're going backwards. What I mean is that whole push and your body's bouncing up and down. Kind of like when you got that little toy that was on the wheel, so you need to bounce up and down when you push it. We don't want that. I want you guys to keep your weight low, keep your hips low, bend your knees, do the push. Don't bounce your weight around. The more you bounce your weight around, the more likely you're going to catch something, trip, fall, whatever. Don't shift it. Keep it there. Keep your shoulders back. Drive your foot. No bouncing.
This way. Yeah, the other way.
Huh? I feel like the car. I want you guys hustling on that start again, just like we were doing yesterday. Stop, turn around, let's go, go, go. Pull the shoulders back. Stop. Shoulders back. Stop. Line behind you, guys. Girls, ladies. Women. Slow down, down. Hurry up, girls. Catch up, catch up, catch up. Alright, I'm going to be a stickler now on keeping this line, keeping this form. Arms length apart. Arm up. I want you to maintain that distance. You don't have to keep arm up, but I want you to maintain that. If the line slows down, do not step out. I want you to utilize your stops to help slow you down. Try not to run into the person in front of you. Alright. I want you to ride long the turn, close to the cone, come up the straightaway, go a little high. Right there. There you go. Right out. Good. Alright, I want you guys to wait low, don't pass it up and down, smooth stride, control every step. Okay, last person, blow the whistle, catch the front from the inside. Keep in mind, if you step on the middle, leave room on the inside, especially in a turn. Slow down a little bit. Alright, smooth stride. I don't want you guys falling in it. Each step is a dig, not falling. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Alright, my ones, come over here. I want you guys right here in a line, facing this way. Alright, my lead. Up on my head. My twos, up on there. Now you guys got to be real careful with this one. I got 2 lines going opposite directions. You guys will be going that way, you'll be going that way. Make sure that you're aware, especially the people that are behind. Don't be caught in that zone where you're just kind of in front of the, back of the person, like, hey, the person knows what they're doing. Alright, if they happen to not pay attention, drift all into your line. The person that's behind you is not paying attention, you're going to have a wreck. Alright, you guys really, really, really have to pay attention. Alright, otherwise, we got 10 miles an hour, 10 miles an hour, 20. Alright, it's going to hurt. Yes?
I want to let everybody know there's a wire sticking out at the end over there, and if you're not careful, you can't really see it.
Where is it? I'm going to have you take off. You're going to go out and around. You guys will start taking off so that you maintain, meet the same place right here. Alright? I want you guys to be aware. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. Keep same speed so that when you guys cross, I want you to cross, boom, same spot. Here, cross there, cross there. Alright, so at this point, actually you're going to be crossing here and then you're going to cross over there. Alright? If you guys start falling behind, let's say you end up crossing over there, that means this side has to pick it up. You guys start adjusting for it. So now I want you guys to communicate, both sides. Alright, you go like, hey, Luna, pick it up. Alright, I want you to try to find that happy medium. So this is the communication part of it, okay? It's just like the pack was going, you're the jammer, you're the pack. The jammer has the right to be like, pick it up or slow it down. Alright, if you're out there dying, you're telling your pack, slow it down, I'm going to die before I get there. Okay? Then the pack, when you pivot, want to slow it down, slow the speed. That'll make it, you'll be doing 2 laps instead of 50. Alright? So I want you guys to start rolling it out real slow. Pick it up gradually. Right here. Perfect. Alright, with my arms length.
Excuse me.
Nice. There you go. Always, leaders, look back. Make sure you know where the rest of your pack is. If you're running away from me, you want to slow down. Slow down. Slow down. Could mean a difference of some broken bones. We don't want it. Slow down. Alright, when I blow the whistle, keep going. When I blow the whistle, I expect you guys on the turns to adjust. I'm going to have you switch. Side that's high, go slow. Side that's slow, goes high. You guys understand that? Yeah? No? Okay. Good enough? Not yet. On the whistle blow. Stay where you're at. Keep it same, keep it same. Keep your 50-50 as well. The whole line. The whole line shifts. You guys will shift up, they will shift down.
Okay, what are we doing this?
This turn. Go high. Just go high, you guys come low. Stay low. Good. There you go. Keep that 50-50. I want you guys to see it. You do it. You can tell them to pick it up. All right, you guys work it back forward. Pick it up, slow it down. There you go. Switch it. Low goes high, high goes low. Luna, I'd rather you step to the outside. Alright, leaders, you should be looking across, seeing where the other line is at. Alright, everybody slow it down just a little bit. Just a little bit, not sudden. Bring it down gradually. There you go, bring it down gradually. Careful, Jake, I don't want you going out like that. You gotta stay right behind the other. Slow down that way. Do not step out. Whistle. The person at the rear of the line is going to stop, go back and catch the front of the other line going the opposite direction. Alright, you've only got one lap to do it. You got to make sure you get there before the other team gets to the other line crosses. Alright? Slow it down. Slow it down. You also have to maintain that 50-50. Alright, you guys get the same point there, come together at the same point, all the way around. Turn around, stop, no stopping. Catch the front, catch the front. Okay. Now, when you guys catch the front, in this case, if you're on the outside line, and you got to catch the front of the lower line, cut down to the inside. I want you guys to make room. With the outside, I want you to go to the outside to catch the front. All right, I don't want you guys crossing in the middle and running into each other. You understand that? All right, where's my 50-50?
I didn't catch that.
You didn't catch it. Okay, the person in the back of this line, turn around, up, drop off, stop. Go down and catch the front. I want you to go to the inside of that line and catch the front from the inside. Alright? Then you're on the other line. You're going to drop off, catch up. You're going to go to the outside of this line to catch the front. Alright? I don't want two scammers crossing in the middle between the lines. So might not be enough room for both of them. Good. last person is going to catch the front. Alright? Stay in your line, catch the front, step in front. Yeah, hold the middle. I want the rest of you to keep your arms length. Up off the front out, so you go out. So to the cross, take some steps, stand up. Alright, now try 2 people go in the same hole. Who's gonna get that? Okay, this is how we're gonna have it. The outside lane, crosses up front. So you'll cross up front. Alright, always outside lane, cross skate up front. Okay. So right now you could not make that cross. Alright, what I'm looking for is more of a side tap. Okay, I don't want you to just punch through. I want more of. This is what I'm looking for right here. Ready? Switch. I want a good clean switch. You gonna switch again? Alright, switch. I want a clean switch. Make it quick, make it smooth. Don't control. Okay, switching. Alright. Line up. Line spot. Yeah. That was great. Do it again. Outside line, pick up. Wow. That was hard. All right. I'm looking for a quick change of it, quick set. Get that outside line up there fast. Set it quick, quick, quick. There you go. This should only take basically 3 seconds to get across. Go, quick. Okay, see what's happening. Outside is coming in. Alright. Now outside. You have a lot of speed, so you're going across the inside. Alright, you guys go from here, and then you're coming across and going way down here. That's what they said. I want more on the outside. Alright, you guys pick it up a little bit. I want more when we do the switch. I want turn. You're going to have to turn down to maintain the same speed. Alright, so just go out in the corner. Cut across. You guys remember swing dancing?
Yeah.
No, not that swing dancing. The times I showed you guys. It's the same idea. Switch positions. Don't run away. Don't run to the corner. Just switch positions. Alright? Look like that. Big old gap right there. Arms length. Alright, I want you guys to bring the lines closer. Almost shoulder to shoulder. Now you'll be able to get that switch real quick, real easy. Quick! Okay, second people get it wrong. Alright, second people, you guys 2 go in the same hole. Alright? Outside, right across the front. Yeah. Alright, you guys, scooter in, coming up front. We're gonna go back and switch it over again. Alright, go down, there you go. You know what? That was cool. Take a break, get some water. Locker and in the back. What I'm looking for is for the pack to maintain 15 to 20 feet. So I mean it's going to take communication on you guys' parts as teammates or as pivots. Don't rely on just the pivot to say pick it up or slow it down. You guys need to be looking back. Make sure you know what's going on. Alright? So let's get everybody up in a pack. Warm yourself up nice and tight, and I'll tell you what I'm looking for. Okay, who's pivot? Who knows position pivot?
He knows it. I know it. Yeah. Everyone kind of has the general idea.
Okay.
Yeah.
You, as long as you know what that position is. Okay. What I'd like to see is if you see something back to back needs fixed and whatever, communicate. You have to drop back and be like, hey, I want you to drop back. I want to do that. Feel free. You're not glued up front. Use that opportunity. You guys are more or less kind of like you're controlling the pack, so that controls a lot of aspects. The rest of you, basically the same thing. Take on the job so you're a pivot, just not a front. So when they're looking back, seeing what's going on, what jammers are coming back, you guys do the same thing. Set stuff up. Now we can't do too much for us because you guys, I don't know who's what team what, and it's just too hard. I think we're talking about too, get the same shirts.
I got a couple
Same
more
color.
red ones. If you want to do like a red one, whatever.
Try the inside of the track, and then we're gonna basically work. The track's 10 feet wide, so you guys only got 10 feet to play with. So I don't want to see a whole bunch of you out here. All right, so try and keep it within 10 feet. Let's pack it up and go. Try and keep between 15 and 20 feet between the back of the pack and myself. All right, I'm gonna vary speed. All right, so you never know. If you're coming quick, we're gonna push the blocker up. Then you gotta have to pick it up.
Are we trying to block you?
No. Obviously, you guys need to keep that distance between me and you. So especially the back of the pack, you can also tell them move it up, slow it down, or move you guys up. Move them up, move them down. All right? Make sure you keep that 10 to 15 feet. All right, I'll see you taking.
There's two tickets or one.
Well, how many would it be normally in a game? Just one? Well, one per team. Okay. So you guys can basically, in this case, we don't know who's what, but that's working. Caught up in the blocking access. Alright, good. Alright, keep moving. Now, in the case if you want to slow it down, alright, you pivot that up front.
Yeah, there's a rock right here.
Alright. This is what I like to see. If you guys do pivots, instead of just saying slow down, what I like to see is this. Start blocking. I want to see you guys start slowing down. Set it up, get your back together, and then start going. Alright, use your body. Slow everybody down. And then start picking it up. Tell them, pick it up, pick it up. Alright? Because you tell them, everybody takes time. It slows it down. So slow them down yourself. Hey, ball. Alright, at the same time, I want to see you guys kind of working in the pack, rotating, moving around, keeping it tight. There you go. That's what I want. Alright, I'm 5 feet out. What are you doing? There you go. I want you to pick it up. Hustle it, hustle it. I want you to move. Now, 10 feet, 15 feet, move down. It's more of a pack, right?
Are you in the pack?
What's that?
Are you in the pack?
I'm in the pack. I'm basically playing. I'm in the back. You would be assuming that I'm like the kind of blocker. I'm working him. I've got somebody. I'm just kind of playing mediator, moving it up, slowing it down, moving up. I want you guys to be able to know when to pick it up, slow it down. A lot of times with pivots, you can't really judge because you're way up in the front. You're keeping in whoever, trying to keep in a jammer or whatever. So sometimes it does take the people that are in back to be like, let's pick it up, pick it up, pick it up.
Right.
You guys can be right there. Move them up, all right? We're on the same team, and I'm in back. I'd be like, all right, let's go, pick it up, kind of get the push, move them up. A lot of times you guys can't see it, and it gets so drawn out. All right, I want you guys to constantly know what's going on, who's back there. What jammer, know who they are, know their name, so-and-so's back there. Know how many jammers are. If there are 2 jammers out, there's 1 jammer out, who are they, what team? Constantly, boom, where they at? You Get in a straightaway, where they at? Come around the turn, where they at? Look. I want to see a lot of faces. So every move that I make as a blocker, you know, if I'm blocking them out, I can't always keep that distance between. I mean, I'm looking to try to keep it, slow it down. But a lot of times they start running on the outside, I've got to start running to stay in front of them and catch up. That means I'm running on the back of you guys.
And
So,
that's when we're supposed to.
yeah, a lot of times, like Jinx, you were right there. I saw you go, hey, and I'm like right there. I would expect to see, oh shit, move up, you know, let's go. It takes that person in the back sometimes to be like, shout, move it up, okay? The pivot, because you're up front, no, you can't always see. So if you're here in the pack, know your voices, have that third ear, know who's on what team, all right, and kind of work with it. If you, let's say, all right, you're on pivot, and the other team blockers back there trying to block yours out, all right, then I can see you kind of like trying to slack back and trying to crowd them out so you can get yours through. But then that takes the other team to be like in back, move them up, give them that room, okay? If my blocker's back there, I'd want to be back, not letting the other team members get back there to take my blocker out. Does that make sense? Okay? So it's, you guys are going to have to use force, move, you know, get up there. I'll be like, all right, move it up, let's go. You know, you don't want to be pushing them up high, get them down low, but move them up. If they're the other teammates, don't be knocking them, don't be hitting them, but just get them up, move them up, all right? Let's try it, work with that.
Sorry, he's falling back and taking out the block.
Well, that's fine, but in this case, I'm back here blocking. I need space, I want space.
Okay.
I want you guys to keep it together.
Pack it up here, guys.
Good. Now, if you're wearing a third shoe, you gotta start cleaning up. A lot of times, the dead point is track, and it's slowing down. The block, you gotta start slowing down. Good. All right. Kind of the same thing. Kind of turn, speed up, speed down, so speed up, speed down. Okay. I want you guys to get close together. One the hub. Look back. See what's going on. All right. Move around. Slow it down. Right there. All right. Go. Pick it up. Pick it up, guys. Pick it up. All right, I'm going to see hands to the back. Everybody knows what's going on. Go. Come on, man. Sit up. Stay outside. You guys out there. Stand by. Easy. Don't stop too quick. Okay, you guys are on you guys. I want you guys rotating. Luna, don't get cuffed on the outside. Remember, same thing. Working around inside track, outside, rotating around. Now what's going on? You want to have one hack in the back of the box. Go. There's 1 point. Nobody pushing back. Nobody's on. Nobody even on. Janelle can be penalized because she's blocking that far back. I mean, it could be as little as, okay, we're trying to both get up and go, they're trying to pass, and all it did was touch. All right? That's interaction. That could be considered an aggressive behavior of the blocker trying to block out the jammer 30, 40 feet behind. Okay? In case something like that happens, stop the pack. Boom. It's up to the front. If you guys see it, All right, Johnny, you're way up in front. I want you to stay closer to the front. What's going on? Because it's really, you get that far ahead, and you can be called on it too.
Well, I keep slowing down.
Okay? Everybody, it's communication. You guys need to talk. So you know what's going on. I had her stop. I want her to stop.
I'm looking back at her.
You what?
I've been looking backward to know.
Okay. You basically, you want to do exactly what she does. All right? Pat, remember that. All right, whatever the blocker does, as far as speed-wise, you want to be doing the same thing. If they're stopped, stop. All right, keep that same distance, except for, oh. Do exactly what she does. If she's starting to stride and pick it up, match her. Try to keep it the same. I mean, it's kind of accordion. Do the whole accordion effect because it's like traffic.
Even if
Stop,
I see
go, pull away.
the jammer coming up on it, I ignore that and just set by the blocker.
Read it. Read it. If you see that jammer, all right, if that jammer's flying on in, you know, let's give Janelle some room because that jammer's coming in hard. Janelle's going to have to take a few steps to catch up to slow her down, okay? You want to cushion that, make that cushion, so be able to read what's going on. If, let's say, she just knocked him and boom, and the jammer just fell, you guys can slow it down. You know, kind of wait, let her do her job. Unless you want to do like the pull away. If the other team is allowing you, you guys are wide open, go. But in this case, you want to keep the pack. You know, you don't want to drop her behind. You don't want her to get penalized.
But we want to drop Janelle behind.
No, she's basically. We're considering her your blocker. All right, this whole team, we're considering her your blocker.
Oh, okay. I thought that she was the jammer. And that's why I kept saying, you pick it up. Let's get away from her.
Oh, okay. No.
That was my whole thing.
All right, that makes sense.
Like a 20-foot distance, right?
Yes.
With her.
Keep it 15, 20. All right. She's your blocker. You don't want her to get penalized.
Okay.
All right.
You're the jammer, baby.
Take some steps to get out front of them, especially if they decide they want to go high to go around. You've got to take a few steps to get that speed because they're going to start coming. As soon as they come out of that turn, they're going to shoot right by you. So you've got to take a couple steps to get in ahead of them to be able to block them down. All right, you need that 20-foot space to work up because if you end up running into the back of the pack, boom, there they go. They took the outside. And you're going to find a lot of jammers will go to the outside because it's wide open. All right, I've seen it a lot. All right, same with the inside. You guys need to crowd the inside. Do not give them that avenue. All right, if you have to, force them to take the outside. And then have a couple of you just kind of, you know, if you're working side by side, especially a double block, you take up a lot of the pack width, or the track width, and then it forces them to go the outside. That's the harder route. Then you can just knock them into the rail. The rail's right there, so it's like a little hit. All right, now I had to work what's pretty much what happens every once in a while. The blocker's up high, jammer's coming in, she's trying to block him up into the rail. Doesn't happen. She's got to shoot down across the infield, or down towards the inside of the track. So especially when you're in turn, you're going downhill, and you're going to cut in. You see how quick she got to the inside, you guys? That can happen like that. All right? So I had to do that for a reason. I want you guys to be aware of that. Boom, boom, boom. Hustle, hustle, hustle. Get it up, move it up. I want you guys, especially you guys in the back, you guys getting comfortable. Jinx, Megan, sometimes Amber, you guys are just kind of hanging back there. Don't get comfortable there, all right? If you're not looking back and you're not paying attention to what's going on back, you don't want to be there. Get up towards the front, get behind the pivot, all right? The people that are more active, I want you guys in back. I want you to see what's going on. I want you to be back there, all right? Nobody finds a comfortable spot in the pack. As soon as you get comfortable, you're passed, all right? Make sure you're looking back, all right? Yeah.
But you were also passing us and staying in front of us. And so we're going to
Okay. So in that case, all right, let's say in the case you're out in front of me, I'm a pivot, she's not a pivot, she's out in front. All right, set it, tell him. Boom, boom. Get up there, slow him down, pull him back, get it back. Okay? Set him back in. That's you guys' job. You're in the front. Don't be afraid to get physical. Move. I want you guys using those bodies. Block each other. Work each other back. Move them up if you have to. If your friend's slacking in the back, I mean, there's no reason why, you know, you can't be like, you know, whip them up. If you're faster, get them up front. All right, cool. Not a huge whip. It's just enough to pull them up. People behind you, yank them up. Yank them up. You can also do that all right, let's move it up. If they're tired, don't push them up here. Push them down here, right just above the hip. You don't want to bend them over. You just want to get them moving. But don't be surprised. Don't come up and be like, hey, you know, they get this whole bounce thing. Move them up. So, all right, let's go, let's go, let's go. Give them a nice little push, nice little nudge. Even if it's the other team, that's it. You're blocking them up. Keep them up, keep them up. All right?
I'm sorry if I got short, but this is just the first time I've ever played.
That's fine. Okay. Heads up, heads up, heads up. Keep going. Careful, Johnny. You win a half a lap before you look back. Alright? Right now, you should be looking back and slowing down. Alright. Especially this up front, because sometimes if you can't see what's going on in back, you're out front, it's just like traffic. The people that are back, they'll start slowing down quick, and then just start stretching out. So the ones that are front will sometimes know last that it was slowing down. So I want you guys to pay even more attention to be able to hold the front and back up, slow the front down, all right? Even if they're running into the back of you, boom, 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 keep them up, but just slow it down, all right? That was good, you made it work. Megan, come on back. On you on this one. I kind of want to see who's not looking back. You went a whole lap and a half and didn't look back once. Okay? I want you guys on your own. Do not just rely on the pack. Alright? If you rely on the pack, next thing you know, they're stopping and right into it. Know what's going on. Same thing. If you're driving the pack, you're looking at the car in front of you, you're not seeing what's going on 2 or 3 cars ahead of you. Alright? Next thing you know, they're here coming in front of them, you're not coming there. Pay attention. Make sure you look. Aaron, you're doing a good job. Alright, I saw the head. Like every couple of minutes, you're up here, you're going, look back. Cool. Take the side, look back. Keep it up the whole time. Who hasn't gone yet? Scott, what's in the back? Take it up, guys! Go high, go down low, whatever. That's good.
Well, it's good, but the only thing I've tried it slows her down too, so what needs to happen is some of you guys are on the inside that could have helped her out. While she was whipping me, you could have helped whip her
Alright,
too.
before you guys take off your water, hold on a sec. I want to make a thing. That's a good point. That's basically what I was going to say. There's 2 different whips. There's the whip that you guys are going to get your jammer out of the pack. You can take off out of the pack, boom, boom, get ready. Whoa! Alright, send them out there. And then there's the other whip where it's, come on up, where basically you're just switching places. Alright? If you give them that big whip, boom, sends them up, and you almost stuck dead in the water. It sends you back, now you gotta work to get up. So as you're going, just
Still
switch
rolling,
places.
looks like you're stopping down here. Still right.
You don't even want to. You just switch places. If they're slower, get up, get them in front of you,
And then you can
kind of move up. Yeah, not a huge width that stops you. Just switch places. All right. If you know you can handle that spot, that was good. I like the idea you were thinking about it, but you were also working to try to went and it stopped you,
Yeah.
dropped you back like 10 feet.
Well, because if she's coming on the curve from around, she's already going, taking her off.
Right.
And the person in front of you should be looking back anyways to know to get out of your way or to assist you. So.
Right on. Right on. All right. If you guys go through, and whoever doesn't drop it, keep rolling, it's still open ball. That's the middle for it. Yeah. Usually when you're going, you're stepping and your feet are rolling backwards. All right, see once your feet turn out more. Kind of like a duck. Step, step. You want that turned out. So you're getting more efficient. Step, step, step. Not slide, slide, slide. All right, you're getting a little bit like this. All right, turn them out more.